Hello everyone and welcome to mangomonkey Learns Money. In today's property investing series, I will briefly compare buying a freestanding house versus buying an apartment unit. Let's talk about the positive benefits of buying a house rather than an apartment. Number 1. House has a bigger land component. In metropolitan locations around Sydney, the value of the land is usually a bit bigger compared to the value of the house, the concrete. Land is a limited resource, so it tends to go up in value over time. It does not get damaged over time as long as you mow the lawn, so it does not depreciate in value. If you buy a house, your capital growth is likely to be faster compared to if you buy an apartment unit. Number 2. House is bigger, it has more space. It is also more likely to be unique, to look different compared to the house next door. This is more and more important after the coronavirus pandemic. A lot of people are avoiding apartments these days. They want a bigger space. They're afraid of the coronavirus inside the lifts. So a house is more likely to retain and grow its value over time. Number 3. House is very short, like me. It only has 1 story or 2 stories. If there is an earthquake, it is less likely to be damaged. Also, if there is a war, like a nuclear war or some other war, it is less likely to be targeted by the terrorists, because it costs too much to bomb a house and only kill 1 family compared to bombing a high-rise apartment building and killing 1,000 families at the same time. And even if the house is completely destroyed, the land is still there. You still have more than half of the value of the property. Number 4. House has no strata, so the ongoing cost of ownership is likely to be smaller, but you will need to do more work to maintain the house. You need to do your own gardening. You'll need to clean the gutter. That is why it is cheaper to own a house, because you do your own maintenance. No. Are you liking your house so far? Please remember to hit the like button on YouTube as well, so YouTube likes me a little bit more. Now let's talk about the negative aspects of buying a house. Number 1. It is more expensive. It is probably 50% more expensive compared to an apartment. With the same number of bedrooms, it can even be double the price. So unless your salary is very high and your savings is also very high, you probably cannot buy a house. It is not an easy product to buy as your first home or your first investment property. Second disadvantage of a house is that houses are more likely to be sold under auction conditions. Even in Sydney today, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, houses are still sold under auctions. This is because a house will sell no matter what. So if your financial situation is not super strong, if your situation is a little bit unique or a little bit out of the box and you only have 1 bank who can lend you the money, it is a bit risky to buy a house. There is no cooling off period under auction conditions, but the bank will not give you an unconditional approval until after you have won the auction. So you have to choose between a rock and a hard place. When a bank assesses your home loan application, they look at both your financial situation and the property that you buy. So it is always possible for the loan to be declined even after you have obtained a pre-approval. Because you do not have a cooling off period, you also need to pay for your building inspection report before you turn up to the auction. And then you may not even win the auction, so your money goes down the toilet. No. Number 3. More people want to buy a house. Multiple people want to bid on the auction day. You need to compete with each other and pay more than the other bidder. So you need to overpay for the house a tiny little bit to make sure that you win. Number 4. Although houses tend to give you a larger capital growth, they tend to give you a smaller rental yield. So if you are buying a house as an investment, your income including the rental income, is gonna be smaller. So not only is the house more expensive to begin with, the investment loan amount is also gonna be smaller compared to if you buy an apartment for investment. So you need even more cash to buy the house.
No.
Number 5. Houses are very close to the ground. So they have insects, cockroaches, ants, and mosquitoes. Sometimes a house also comes with a snake. So be careful. So let's recap. I have mentioned 4 benefits of buying a house, but I have also mentioned 5 disadvantages of buying a house. Do the benefits outweigh the disadvantages and the extra hassles and risks? The first property I bought was an apartment because I couldn't afford a house. It would take me a few more years to buy a house, and I would have missed out on the capital gains during those years. But I would love to hear your thoughts on what your first property was and what your second property is going to be. Let me know in the comments below. In my channel, I want to give you guys ideas on how to become a millionaire, and I truly believe that this can be done if you can invest only $100 each week and have the patience to wait up to 55 years. So I upload daily videos around saving money and making money to help you achieve this goal, to help you get that extra $100 to invest. I also talk about how I invest my money in my channel. So if you do not know how to invest, you can watch me and then do your own research in case I'm wrong. If you invest your money and earn a measly 4% per annum return, you will need 55 years to become a millionaire. But the smarter you can invest, the higher your rate of return, and the faster you can reach that coveted millionaire status. Good luck!